Hi, I'm Rob and Waite, author of best-selling book Online Business Startup, and this is a brief video about my take on how you can use LinkedIn to benefit your small business. So my first tip is about how to use LinkedIn to get sales leads for your business. So this is one of the premium aspects of LinkedIn. So you have to have a paid for account. They've got 3 different tiers of account which you can use. One of those being that you can use it to filter connections on LinkedIn and target them specifically on turnover, number of employees, and the niche which they sit within. So what product service sector they sit within. And this can be a really powerful thing, because if you just want to get a book of people who may like your products or services, it's just a really quick and easy way of getting those. And one of the benefits of it is that you could, if you were to do a campaign, for example, you could sign up to the premium services for a month, get all of the data out of it that you need, and then start to contact those people who you found. Also, you can see through the premium services who's viewed your profile. So these people I consider to be kind of warm leads. So for some reason they're interested in me and my business, and they've come to have a look at me. So if I see an opportunity that maybe they're looking at me because they might be interested in my products or services, there's an in there. So from LinkedIn you can get their website address. You could go and find the telephone number on their website, give them a quick call, ask them by name and say, look, hey, I just saw you look me up on LinkedIn. Do you want to have a chat about our products or services? Is there anything I can help you with? And because they're familiar with you, you've already built up a little layer of trust, and hopefully that'll help you get through some of those gatekeepers perhaps when you're making those calls. One of the other powerful tools within LinkedIn is the groups. So these are groups of users who talk collectively about similar subjects. Again, they, like Google+, like Google Plus's communities, they tend to be really passionate about what they're talking about. And also I found they tend to be filled with people who are asking questions, so they're asking for help for a specific subject matter. So you might want to join those groups, get subscribed to them so they drop into your inbox, and if you see a question in there that you can ask, go in and ask it, warm that person up. They then might say, oh, well, this sounds like you seem to know a lot about this. It might be an opportunity to sell new products or services. I know it's a bit hard line, but also just giving know-how out for free, just like I'm doing now, just builds trust with people, and to be fair, like, it make you feel a bit better about yourself as well, hopefully. So join in with those discussions as much as you can. It'll draw people to you. So this is more about like pull selling. So rather than push selling, pushing your products and services on somebody, give them a bit of free know-how. They'll come and check out your profile, and then hopefully they'll be the ones who make that first, that touch base with you first, rather than you having to reach out to them. So there could be lots of benefits of using all of the LinkedIn groups which are available out there. One of the key things, or most common mistakes that people make when they connect with other people, is just to hit the big blue connect button. And what that does is it sends a really like meaningless message, which says, I'd like to connect with you on LinkedIn. So there's none of your personality goes into that. To be fair, I kind of, if people just send me those boring, like the standard LinkedIn Connect invites, I'm like, if I know them, yeah, great, I'll accept it. But if it's somebody especially who I don't know, this is the important bit, if I don't know them, I'd like to see something personalised in there. Hey Rob, I watched that video that you were talking about LinkedIn. Yeah, it's really interesting. I'd like to connect with you, maybe we can chat more. So by writing that message in there, when you send that connection invite out, it just personalises it. It's just a bit more friendly and a bit more warm. Don't just send out the stock like LinkedIn invite. Sometimes you don't get the choice, but if you do get the choice, like, personalise that message. The fourth tip is to make sure that on your personal LinkedIn profile page, and you can add a LinkedIn business page as well, that your brand and identity is consistent with your website and all of your other social media profiles. This just means that if somebody looks at your LinkedIn page, they go and view your website, that it's not confusing to them. So it's consistent. They recognise your brand, your logo, who you are and what you're about. again, so it doesn't subconsciously, they're looking at this going, well, this doesn't quite add up, why is that? So make sure your brand is consistent on your LinkedIn page and it's consistent with your website and everything else. So just to summarize those key points, LinkedIn is really good for getting direct sales leads, and this is obviously one of their premium services, but you can highly target people based on their business sector and various demographics of the business. Get involved with LinkedIn groups and give people free advice, and that will draw people to you. Make sure that you're using the right etiquette, so you're rather than just hitting the connect button, you're sending them a personalized message. And finally, make sure that your brand and identity is consistent on LinkedIn, as well as on your website and other social media profiles, so that there's no confusion when somebody jumps between one social media profile and your website. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this video about LinkedIn really helpful. If you want to subscribe and see more videos, then please do. And if you've got any specific questions about LinkedIn, then please leave them in the comments box below.